Hello all, welcome back to the Python series. We are continuing with the iteration or looping construct. In this video, we will be discussing for loop. Before starting for loop, we can look what is range function. If we want to display a sequence of numbers, for example, from 100 to 500 or from 20 to 30. If we want to display such a sequence of numbers, we can use this range function. The range function by default starts from 0 and by default it increments by 1 and stops before a specified number. General syntax is range followed by 3 arguments: start, stop and step. This start and stop is optional argument. The start argument is a starting number of the sequence. If we want to display from 10 to 20, the starting number is 10. And stop is the upper limit, and the range function will generate up to this number and the result will not contain this stopping number. The step is the difference between each number in the result. By default, the step is 1, and we have to note that all the parameters of the range function should be integers. The step parameter can be positive or negative. If we want to display the sequence in a reverse order, we can give the step as a negative number. There are 3 ways to call this range function. The first method is by giving all the 3 parameters start, stop and step. Example, range 10, 22. The start argument is specified as 10, so the sequence should start from 10 and the stop is 20 and the step is 2. The output produced will be 10. After that, 2 numbers will be stepped and next number will be 12, then 14, 16 and 18. The n number will not be displayed in the result. Next method is by giving 2 arguments to the range function, start and stop. For example, range 10, 15. The starting number is 10 and the ending number is 15. Here the step argument is not given. So by default the step is 1. So numbers from 10 up to 15 excluding the stopping number 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14 will be displayed. Next method is by giving 1 argument, range of stop. Example, range of 10. Only 1 argument is provided and this argument is the stop value. So by default, the start will be 0 and the step will be 1. Here, when we give only 1 argument to the range function, the sequence starts from 0 and it will increment by 1. So the output will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's look some more examples using range function. First one is range 1, 10, 2. The starting number is 1 and the stop value is 10. This number will not be considered in the output and the step value is 2. So after 1, 3 will be displayed, then 5, 7 and 9 will be the output. Next example, range 20, 43 and 10. Starting is 20, after that 30 and 40. When we step 10 more, it is 50. So the sequence will be 20, 30 and 40. Next example, range 17, 21. Here only 2 arguments are given. So 17 is the start and 21 is the stop value. Starting from 17, the default step is 1. So the next value generated will be 18, 19 and 20. 21 is omitted. Next example, range of 6. Here only 1 argument is used. So the starting value will be 0 and step will be 1. The output will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Next example is list of range of 10. The range function generates a sequence and in order to output this values generated, we have to use another function called list. Python list method can be used to output all the items in a sequence. So list range of 10 will display the output 0 to 9. Next example, range 1, 11 will display the output from 1 to 10. List range of 0, 30, 5 starting from 0 up to 25 will be displayed and the step value is 5. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25 will be displayed. 0, -10, -1. Here the starting value is 0 and minus 1 is the step value. So after 0, minus 1, then after minus 2, minus 3, up to minus 9 will be displayed since minus 10 is the stop value. Then list of range of 0 will generate an empty sequence. Then list of range of 10, 0. This also generate an empty sequence because start value is greater than stop value. The next list of range of 10, 0, minus 2. Starting from 10, 8, 6, 4 and 2 will be displayed. List of 17, 0, minus 3. 17, 14, 11, 8, 5 and 2 will be displayed. Next we are going to discuss for loop. A for loop is used for iterating over a sequence of items. This sequence of items can either be a list, a tuple, a dictionary, or a set of numbers produced by range function or a string. The syntax of for loop is for variable in sequence, and the statement intended to the same level is the statement block. For loop in Python is a special type of loop. This variable will take each value from the sequence on each iteration. The loop will continue until the last item in the sequence is exhausted. For example, this is a loop to print the numbers from 1 to 10. The code is for I in range 1, 11, 1. The range function is used here. Starting from 1 up to 10, all the numbers will be generated by this range function. And on each iteration, the loop variable will contain each items from this sequence. So first, the I will contain the value 1. That 1 will be displayed. On the next iteration, the loop variable will contain the next item from the sequence, that is 2. So 2 will be displayed, and after that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. When the value of I reaches 10, the items in the sequence will be over and the loop will stop. The flowchart is given here. The condition evaluated here is whether the last item in the sequence is reached or not. If the last item is not reached, the body of the loop is executed and the condition is evaluated again and again. And if the last item is reached, the loop will be exited and the statements after the loop body will be executed. Some examples using for loop. We have already seen this example. Next example, for num in range 5, 9. So this range function will generate the numbers 5, 6, 7 and 8. So that numbers will be printed. Next example, for p in range 5, 11, 2. The variable p will contain 5. Then after that 2 will be incremented, 7, then 9. That numbers will be printed. Next example, for a in range 3, 6. So the sequence will contain 3, 4 and 5. That numbers will be printed. This code can be also written as, we can store the sequence of values generated to a variable x and we can use that variable in the for loop. For val in x, print val. So x will contain 3, 4 and 5. And this val variable will contain each items from this x and the output will be 3, 4 and 5. The next example, for a in range 100, 82, minus 5. Here first value will be 100. A will get the first value as 100. Then after that minus 5. 95 will be displayed. Then 90. After that 85. Next example, to print the squares of numbers less than or equal to 10. Here the operator is less than or equal to 10. The code is for a in range 1, 11. The number should be from 1 to 10. So the range function used here is range 1, 11. Print square of a equal a into a. So first a will get the value 1. The output will be square of 1 equal 1 into 1. 1 will be displayed. After that a will get the value 2. The output will be square of 2 equal 2 into 2, 4. The output is displayed here. Square of 2, 4. Square of 3, 9. 4, 16. 5, 25. Like that up to 10. Square of 10, 100 will be displayed. we have already seen that apart from this range function, loop control variable can take a string or a list or a dictionary. Let us see example using string and list. Here, instead of a range function, I am giving a string after the in keyword. The string given is Python. The code is for letter in Python. So this variable letter will get each of these characters from this string. So first letter will contain the character P. The output will be current letter P. After that, for the next iteration, the value will be Y. The output will be current letter Y. After that, T, current letter T, current letter H, O, N, and after the characters are finished, the else part will be executed and the output coming out of the loop is also displayed. The next example by giving a list. List means items given in square brackets. Multiple items given in square bracket is called a list. Here a list is given as a sequence. The sequence is Ramesh, Suraj and Priya. If we are giving a list as a sequence, this loop control variable will contain the first item in the list, Ramesh. So the names are printed. First the Ramesh will be printed. For the next iteration, name will contain Suraj, that will be displayed, and for the next iteration, Priya will be displayed. Thank you.